For farmers in particular, he explains, the small stroke of relief does buy some more time to augment hurricane and tropical storm preparations and to fine-tune strategies to protect agri-based livelihoods for the remainder of the hurricane season.
Coming out of the experience last year, tropical storm, good. I'm sure farmers would have realized that as a ministry we started with the support of the government of Taiwan, a tree planting program to create that windbreak in areas that we can establish these windbreaks, and we are using tree crops that are what you call economic value, and not the forest crops that afterwards you still have to come back and cut it. So that program is going on well, and I'm sure, like we have in the past, and will continue to prepare ourselves as far as mitigating against flooding, doing the necessary drainage works, especially the major drainage outlets on farms and in areas where that is needed.
While climate change continues to be singled out as the reason behind the growing frequency of violent storms hitting the Caribbean islands, Minister Joseph says farmers and fishers need to remain vigilant.
We are happy that we were spared because we can ill afford any tropical storm at this point in time. We can ill afford any storm at this time because the farmers are just recovering from tropical storm Kut, and any negative impact of a storm would really be discouraging, and it will be even more challenging for us as a government and as a ministry to go back and encourage these farmers to re-establish the fields.
Minister Joseph said the Agriculture Ministry is working on putting an insurance scheme in place, the details of which needs fine-tuning. Hurricane insurance for the sector is a surefire way to provide an additional layer of protection for agri-livelihoods.
The whole aspect of insurance plays a critical role, and we cannot overemphasize the need for insurance. I had a meeting on Thursday last week with Marcy, which was a very good meeting, when I had the opportunity to discuss and to encourage the farmers to look at insurance. I was told that there seems to be some review of the policy, which we believe is good, in the sense that they need to look at how they can reduce on the trigger, because the trigger is 65 miles per hour, and 65 miles per hour is high, and when we experienced last year, we did not experience 65 miles per hour. But farmers will have to understand, if there's any reduction in the trigger, there will be an increase in the premium. But it's something that we have to continue discussing with the respective insurance companies and see what are the possibilities and how we can at least provide that level of safety net, because, like I said, whilst the insurance can never give you 100% of what you lost, but with government support and insurance, it can assist our farmers in getting back on their feet as quickly as possible.
In the meantime, agricultural officials will continue its work on implementing the action plan for growing the sector. From the Ministry of Agriculture, I am Amanda Faye Clark reporting.